Alright, this clip popped up on my page right now. I haven't even watched it. Neo explains how his polyamorous relationship with 3 girlfriends works.
You know what? I haven't heard from Neo in a minute.
Pitbull.
Damn, Pitbull's still going.
They got timeless classics, like, right? That's how do you do that?
Soulja Boy gets booked and does his same 5 hits that he has.
All you need is a few.
I'll keep this brief. So after my very public, very ugly divorce, I made the decision that I was never going to tell another lie to a woman ever again in life.
All right.
I own the things that I did in that marriage to mess it up. I own it completely, and I decided I didn't want to be the reason that anybody ever felt like that ever again. So I went to, one of the women, one of the 3 I've been with a little longer than the other one. So I basically went to her and said, listen, I rock with you, I love you, but I have to be honest with you, it's not just you. I would love for you to meet these other women, and if we can figure out a way to do something together, cool. If not, that's cool too. I'll let her decide. I'll let them choose. Everybody chose to stick around.
Okay.
And so now it's just a matter of, so I think the main understanding is I'm not in 3 relationships. I'm in 1 relationship with 3 people.
1 relationship with 3 people.
Yes, and we figure out ways to make everything work. Of course, everybody gets their individual time, but group time is just as important as individual time. Somebody asked me a question about Valentine's Day coming up.
Yeah, so how do you do with Valentine's Day?
So, mind you, these are 3 different women, 3 different personalities. You can't, I can't do blanket stuff. Like, red roses for everybody. I don't even like red roses. I can't do that. So I have to make sure that I get a gift for each of them that matches who they are. But then as far as like where we go and what we do, that we decide together. We go to 1 restaurant, so we go to 1 concert or whatever it is that we're doing, and then everybody gets their individual gift and everybody's happy.
So, but does that require, because it's 3 women, that seems like a lot of work.
God forbid a man spoil 3 women.
I mean, he can though.
Bro's lit.
So it seems like more work than with 1.
I've never been afraid of hard work. Never ever.
I mean, he looked happy as hell in that photo.
Okay, now, so.
I mean, look at him.
And some of the girls.
I wonder about, so you have 3 women, it's all consensual, you've all agreed. Can they date other men?
They don't want to.
No.
They also don't want
and
to.
no is why?
No is because, okay, so here's the thing. I've made no request for exclusivity of any of these women. I've never said, if it ain't me, it ain't nothing. I've never said that. I didn't ask for them to be with me. They said they want to be with me.
That's what I said.
They gave me their exclusivity, meaning if you gave it to me, it's mine.
All right.
And that's that. Now, if it was the other way around, I deal in partnership as opposed to ownership. I don't want to own you. I don't want to possess you. I want a partner in this, and we can partner and work it out that way. But if the exclusivity is mine, then it's mine. Damn it, I ain't giving it to nobody else. It's mine.
What a great way to flip that.
It's mine. What you want?
That's lit.
Oh my gosh, Theo.
That's how it works.
All right, so
Would you add 4 or 5? I would ask for that.
Right? Like, yeah, is it okay for you to add someone else?
Like, what if 5 more, like, I'm down?
We date on a level of our self-esteem. I'll just leave it at that. Stop trying to sell me bullshit, please.
He's not trying to sell anything. It's his life.
I don't agree with this type of lifestyle, but he is not forcing any of them to be there. It's their choice. There's no way I'd share a man with different women. This is sick. Look, there's a lot of people in polyamorous relationships that don't know it. They think they're with 1 guy and you're getting shared, bro.
So how would it work if like a new girl comes in the mix? They gotta feel some type of way, right? The 3 different girls.
We weren't enough.
But Neo's like, well, she wants me, guys. Sorry.
I guess if you're that upset, you leave.
It's a discussion to be had.
Yeah, I guess like decisions would have to be made in a group at that point. Like certain things you guys do.
He clearly holds all the power, though.
I think you can't be mad at something like this because it's working for them. So how could you possibly?
Yeah, love works in all different types of ways. If it's taboo for you, hey, it's normal for someone else.
There's couples that date each other, but then they go to swinger parties. So occasionally they will sleep with people that aren't in their relationship, and they go back home to themselves. That's kind of weird.
Which is another crazy concept in my opinion, but
it's very crazy. There's couples that will have threesomes with a random girl or guy they'll bring over just for the weekend, just for the night.
But he could also just say anything. Like, I would love to get the interview with the 3 chicks.
Yeah, that would be nice. That would be interesting.
I think it's disrespectful to the women because other women don't allow these women to make their own decision for themselves. It's like, oh, he's so bad. How could he do this? Why are we acting like these 3 women that he's with are stupid, clueless, and don't know what they're doing? How about you respect a woman's decision to be with Neo? Just respect that. You just can't say this is wrong and this doesn't work when all of your things don't work either. Well, mine's the right way. I'm doing it the right way. Okay, well, why hasn't your way worked yet? Well, it did for a little while.
Do we think that the girls are bi here too, and also like hooking up with each other?
Interesting.
Or are they taking turns? That's why I would like more in depth on how this is working, because I'm guessing each polyamorous relationship works differently.
See, this would be a great reality TV show. If I could see Neo's life, I would love that.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't want to do that, but he doesn't need to.
That would be a good show.
I would watch it.
Neo.
Or if anybody, if there was just multiple people with. I think we've watched one of those before, but yeah, his life specifically, just because he is such a superstar.
Modern day Hugh Hefner. He had like mansion filled with girls, right? That were all his girlfriend.
He was doing the deed until the end, I was told.
There's also a lot of situations where, let's look at a college, for example, like a college scenario. If you go to, I don't know, Alabama State or something. Crazy take, I don't know if people will agree with me, but a lot of girls would rather be with a super cool, popular, famous, dope, wealthy, handsome, tall, ripped dude, and they'd rather be shared by him, some girls will be shared by that guy, than have one dork to themselves. Certain types of girls will flock to one guy. And they know that it's not, you know, they're not exclusive, whatever. He's talking to other girls. There's a lot of other guys that they could just be one-on-one with, but they won't, because they think that one guy's a chump.
Would you ever do a polyamorous? Like, if you like made it work out somehow?
I have no issues.
And then what
with
if
this,
one of them
obviously.
wants to get married, but the other two don't? Does he do that?
I could see Ryan in a polyamorous relationship.
Yeah, look, I'm open to any and all things. I don't have one system that I think here's how things should be. I don't have that belief.
I mean, you don't know until you try too.
And like I'm saying, and everyone, I just know people in the comments are not gonna. They're like, no, you guys are wrong. This is sick. Neo's a monster, which is disrespectful to the women. So in a hypothetical crazy scenario, 3 girls, all your type. We want to be in a triple. You running that?
Like, if you got proposed that, like, it seems like such a crazy. That would never happen. 3 girls come up to you, hey, so
We have an idea,
we all love you. It would have to start with the guy, right?
but under the assumption it did get gifted to you in a
Yeah.
crazy hypothetical. Are y'all?
That's too much.
Not at this age.
Nah.
Not at this age.
And whenever people talk about this, I always hear people saying stuff like, okay, well, if the guy gets to have multiple girls, well, can the girl go and f- a bunch of dudes? A lot of girls don't want to do that. A lot of girls don't want to be with a new guy every week. They actually would rather be with just one guy.
You got that polyamorous fit on though. What?
That is, yeah, this is blazer.
Like what?
What
With
with
the
a
jeans?
beanie? What? It's just
The
like,
jeans, the beanie, the stripe button up.
Man, my favorite song was Miss Independent from him.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, let me finish on this because I just find this hilarious. So what's worse? Neo, who's being open, or a guy who's saying nothing publicly and is casually has a fling on the side, and he's got a girlfriend currently, and he's got a side chick at his work,
And there's a lot of those.
That's worse.
I would say that's worse.
and he's saying nothing to anyone. So that's why you can't call Neo a bad guy. There's some people in
They don't even know they're
relationships.
dating a guy like that right now.
Yeah, you're dating Neo and you don't even know it. And then when you try to go through his phone, he's talking about that's private. You think he was pulling the fit off or no? You don't think?
I just take it for what it is.
When you're like a celebrity and shit, like you can do whatever. It looks cool. Turn the lights off in this place.